in no hurry. But if I broke her heart, then won't you tell her I'm sorry? And for once in my life, I'm alone. And I gotta let her know, just in time before I go, I just gotta get a message to you. Hold on, hold on. One more hour and my life will be through. Hold on, hold on.
Well, I laughed, but that didn't hurt. And it's only her love keeps me wearing this dirt. Now I'm crying, but deep down inside, well, I did it to help. Now it's my turn to die.
I just gotta get a message to you. Hold on, hold on. One more hour and my life will be through. Hold on, hold on. I just gotta get a message to you. Hold on, hold on. One more hour, my life will be through, yeah. Hold on, hold on. I just gotta get a message to you. Hold on, hold on. One more hour, my life will be through, yeah. Hold on, hold on. Okay. Yes, we're the Bee Gees. I'm Barry.
I'm Robin.
That's Robin.
And I'm Maurice.
And we want to welcome you all to Storytellers. Okay. Anybody want to introduce? To
Not really,
tell
yeah,
the story.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, To Love Somebody.
Yeah. You can tell us.
To Love Somebody actually was our first kind of soul effort because it was influenced basically with what was happening in the US at the time, and it was written for Otis Redding, and he wanted to do it. Fortunately, Otis didn't get to do it because he died in a plane crash when he was supposed to have done it, so we did it ourselves, and that's our tribute to Otis Redding.
3, 4. There's a light, certain kind of light, that never shone on me. I want my life to be, live with you, live with. There's a way, everybody say, to do each and every little thing. But what good does it bring if I ain't got you? Ain't got you. Baby, you don't know what it's like. Baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, the way I love you. In my brain, I see your face again. I know my frame of mind, and you ain't got to be so blind. And I'm blind, so very. I'm a man. Can't you see what I am? I live in every boy. if I ain't got you. Ain't got you. Baby, you don't know what it's like. Baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. Baby, you don't know what it's like. Baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. This song now, you may know more about this song than any of us do because it was really your idea. You came to the studio with I Started a Joke.
Oh yeah, this was actually a melody that was, we listened to, oh thank you, on a Viscount jet. Sort of heard the melody in the engines.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it's interesting. The lyrics are not conventional, but...
Well, I think we've often been approached on that song in the past and said, why?
What the hell was that?
But
what the hell are you
but I
doing?
think that mainly people said that they felt the song was about religion, and I'm not sure what Robin meant by it.
Neither am I.
But we all helped out in the bridge, but it's mainly Robin's song, and it's called I Started a Joke.
Which started the whole world crying, but I didn't see, oh no, that the joke was on me, oh no. I started to cry, which started the whole world laughing. Oh, if I only see that the joke was on me. I looked at the sky, running my hands over my eyes, and I fell out of bed, hurting my head from things that I said, till I finally died, which started the whole world living. Oh, if I'd only see that the joke was on me. Hurting my head from things that I said, till I finally died, which started the whole world living. Oh, if I'd only see that the joke was on me, oh no, that the joke was on me. Oh, no, no, no.
We did one night's work and we wrote 2 songs, and the first of those 2 songs was called Lonely Days.
Lonely days, lonely nights, where would I be without my woman?
Same time.
Which is very hard.
Which is very hard to do, yeah. But I digress.
Oh, that'd go over your head.
A little confusing, to say the least.
At the same time, after we'd broken up, which was about 1970, we had this enormous
Breakup.
Well,
trauma, and we broke up for about 15 months.
It's about this big.
And yes, and we came back together, and I think we went to a studio called Delane Lee.
Yes,
Yeah.
Wardour Street. Yeah.
And we were still sort of, not really, we were sort of friends, but we sort of weren't, and we didn't know whether we were going to be a group again, and it was all sort of in the air. And but what we did that night will last forever for us. We did one night's work, and we wrote 2 songs, and the first of those 2 songs was called Lonely Days. The second we'll come to, but we'll do this one first.
Morning, Mr. Sunshine, you brighten up my day. Come sit beside me in your way. I'll see you every morning outside the restaurant. The music plays so nonchalant. Lonely days, lonely nights. Where would I be without my woman? Lonely days, lonely nights. Where would I be without my woman? Lonely days, lonely nights. Where would I be without my woman? Lonely days, lonely nights. Where would I be without my woman? Lonely days, lonely nights. Where would I be without my woman? Good morning, Mr. Sunshine. You brighten up my day. Come sit beside me in your way. Lonely days, lonely nights. Where would I be without my woman? Lonely days, lonely nights. Where would I be without my woman? Lonely days, lonely nights. Where would I be without my woman? Lonely days, lonely nights. Lonely days, lonely days, lonely nights. Where would I be without my woman? Where would I be? Lonely nights, lonely days, lonely days, lonely nights. Where would I be without my woman? Lonely days, lonely nights. Lonely days, lonely days, lonely nights. Where would I be without my woman?
I was living in Kensington at the time, and Robin came over.
In London.
The initiation of us coming back together, Robin came over to see me in Kensington and said,
Addison Road.
let's get back together again.
So
Yeah,
get out of the
Addison
way.
Road, yeah.
Holland Park.
Holland Park. And at the time, you know, we were still feeling each other out, and there was one idea that was floating around, and this was the one that was floating around, and we eventually the 3 of us got together and finished
Yeah.
it.
And
And
stopped
it goes
from-
something like this.
I can think of younger days when living for my life was everything a man could want to do. I could never see tomorrow.
broken heart. How can you stop the rain from falling down? How can you stop the sun from shining? What makes the world go round? How can you mend this broken man? How can a loser ever win? Please help me mend my broken heart and let me live again. Da-da-da-da. I can still feel the breeze that rustles through the trees, and misty memories, days gone by. I could never see tomorrow. No one said a word about the sorrow. How can you mend a broken heart? How can you stop the rain from falling down? How can you stop the sun from shining? What makes the world go round? And how can you mend this broken man? How can a loser ever win? Please help me mend my broken heart and let me live again. Please help me mend my broken heart and let me live again. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. There's a bridge between here and Criteria.
Yeah, it's not there anymore now.
It's gone now. But when it was there, it had a sound like that when you drove over it. Child talking, telling me lies, good loving. The end of a 4-year drought. After lonely days and broken
Nothing to do with
hearts.
us, just the end of a 4-year drought.
We went through about 4 years without a hit record of any kind to speak of. And we teamed up with a gentleman called Arif Mardin, who was a great producer. This was our first encounter with Arif, and we sang a song to him. We sang a bit of this. It's just your child talking, you're telling me lies, yeah. And we haven't said you telling me lies.
No, he said shut up, didn't he?
At that point, he said, get out. Yeah.
But,
Now, the next encounter...
He said, not that bloody rubbish, is it?
It's the second encounter that's most interesting.
He said, we got jive talking all wrong. We didn't know it meant lying, you know. And he said, with the wrong lyrics, and he corrected us, and he suggested that we sing about lying, which is basically what the song ended up being about.
Because in the UK, you see, jive is like what it used to mean here, like dancing, you know,
Yeah.
the old dancing was
Right.
jive.
But we found out it was an expression for bull.
Yeah, right.
Well, I thought I'd save you beeping it later.
We had the idea for the riff by the bridge. There's a bridge between here and Criteria.
Yeah, it's not there anymore now.
It's gone now. But when it was there, it had a sound like that when you drove over it. That's what it did. And
At exactly
coming
37 miles per hour.
I know. It had to be at the right mileage, otherwise you didn't get that.
You did it 40, it was just wasn't groovy enough.
But one night we were coming home from the studio, Criteria, and we heard this
There it is again.
coming over the bridge. And
So we've got to get some new tyres.
New tyres.
The car was a bloody wreck.
Yeah, I know. So it started off the record, and it went like this, okay? You ready?
Ready?
No, start again.
You must put some strings on that thing.
It's just your jive talking, telling me lies. Jive talking, melodies. Jive talking, so misunderstood, yeah. Jive talking, you're really no good. Oh my child, you never know just what you mean to me. Oh my child, you got so much, you're gonna take away my energy with all your jive talking, telling me lies, yeah. Good loving still gets in my eyes. Nobody believe what you say, it's just your jive talking that gets in the way. Jive talking, melodies. Come on, jive talking, so misunderstood, yeah. Jive talking, you just ain't no good. Gonna love talking, so very fine, yeah. Jive talking, just isn't up. If there's somebody till you die, you know that jive talking just gets in your eye. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. So this brings us into the so-called fever syndrome, which and this is the ballad from the film. And Robert Stigwood and Al Curry came to. We were in France. We were in Hérouville, just outside of Paris, and it was constantly raining, so we had very little else to do except write songs. So
actually, it was like waiting for the Americans to come and liberate us.
Yeah.
It was that. This place is called the Chateau, but it's really quite a place.
Quite a place. And so we had nothing much to do except write songs, and we wrote about 3 songs in a week. And there was Staying Alive, Night Fever, If I Can't Have You, More Than a Woman.
Yeah, that was the first one, If I Can't Have You.
But that whole bunch was sort of in that sort of 10-day, 2-week period. And this particular ballad, which we've always felt was one of the best pieces of work we've ever done. But rather than blow our own trumpet, we'll just sing the song. Okay.
So play the trumpet.
We can have the odd blast.
Okay. I know your eyes in the morning sun. I feel you touch me in the pouring rain. And the moment that you wander far from me, I want to feel you in my arms again. And you come to me on a summer breeze, keep me warm in your love, then you softly leave. And it's me you need to show. How deep is your love?
How deep is your love? How deep is your love? I really mean to learn, 'cause we're living in a world of goods
they all should let us be. We belong to you and me. I believe in you. You know the door to very soul. You're the light in my deepest, darkest hour. You're my savior when I fall. And you may not think I care for you when you know down inside that I really do. And it's me you need to show. How deep is your love?
Is your love? How deep is your love? I really mean to learn, 'cause we're living in a world of thoughts, breaking us down when they all should let us be. We belong to you and me.
Now we'll do some questions.
These are actual questions from the audience. What was it like writing songs for other artists and hearing their performance of your work?
Wonderful, because if you're a songwriter, basically, I think you get to hear your songs sung by a different instrument than your own voice. And in our case, most of our songs are sung by us, so it makes it, it's very exciting to hear somebody else sing your song, somebody with a good voice. It's great. It's a great feeling. So we started working with other people, and there was a song that we did with Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers. And if I was to tell you how the song was written, it was really written as an R&B song. It wasn't written as a country song. And I guess it shows you just how close country music and soul music are really together. Like songs like Dock of the Bay or songs that are considered soul songs are very often country songs in origin. And this was a perfect example of this. We can actually...
We can actually play it.
I can actually play it, yeah.
You could get around to it.
Yeah. Well, no, but I've got to explain what we were thinking at the time. We were writing a song for Diana Ross. And Islands in the Stream was, in fact, written for Diana Ross. But she never got around to hearing it. And Kenny and Dolly... Kenny wanted a song, and so we came up with this song. Written as an R&B song, but became a country song. And
this is it.
And it's called Islands in the Stream.
Go figure.
Yeah.
Baby, when I met you, there was peace unknown. I set out to get you with a fine-tooth comb. I was soft inside. There was something going on. You do something to me, Dolly, and explain. Hold me closer and I feel no pain. Every beat of my heart, we got something going on. Tender love is blind, it requires a dedication. All this love we need no conversation. We ride it together, making love with each other, Islands in the stream, that is what we are. No one in between. How can we be wrong? Sail away with me to another world, and we rely on each other. From one lover to another, Islands in the stream, that is what we are. No one in between. How can we be wrong? Sail away with me to another world, and we rely on each other. From one lover to another.
Okay, then we'll follow Anna's in the Stream, and we were very big fans of Dionne Warwick, going way back to the Burt Bacharach and Hal David period. We always thought they were probably the finest songwriting team in the world at that point. And we always loved their work, and Dionne Warwick asked us if we would do some work with her, and we weren't doing anything else, and the weekend was buggered.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, no, okay.
You just be careful.
Yeah, I know.
My holiday in Beirut was totally destroyed.
So we put together this song for Dionne, and it's called Heartbreaker.
Why do you have to be a heartbreaker? Is it a lesson that I never knew? Got to get out of the spell that I'm under. My love for you. Why do you have to be a heartbreaker when I was being what you want me to be? Suddenly everything I ever wanted has passed me by. This world man, not you and I.
And this is my chance to go into the other voice, which I happen to keep hidden in the wardrobe.
Staying alive.
Staying Alive was written because we wanted to do a song about New York and the cultural effect that the city had on people. And I think that that whole fever thing was based on that. It was based on Tony having a big night out and making it, and the whole concept of maybe becoming famous by dancing. And so Robert comes to us and he says, will you write a song for this film called Tribal Rights of a New Saturday Night, which is the name of the article that Nick Conn wrote in the, I think it was the Post in New York. And it was about nightlife in New York, and Robert wanted to make this film. And so this was, we put ours together, and we came up, the title came up real early on, but then the song started to shape, started to evolve. And it's very difficult for us to remember the details of how this song was written, except that the very term New York Times effect on man, which is in the lyrics, is really what we mean by the song. So it's sort of a social comment. And this is my chance to go into the other voice, which I happen to keep hidden in the wardrobe.
He gets it out.
Okay.
It's time to come out.
And it's time for it to come out. So...
Well, you can tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a warrior man, no time to talk. Music loud, feeling warm, the beat kicked around. It's always fun, but now it's alright. It's okay, you may look the other way. We can try to understand. New York Times affect our man. Whether you're a brother or whether you're a mother, you're staying alive, staying alive. Feel the city breaking and everybody shaking, and we're staying alive, staying alive. Ah, 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 staying alive, staying alive. Ah, 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 staying alive. Ah, when you walk. When I work and go when I get home, if I can't get in, I really try. Got the wings all barefoot on my shoes, I'm a dancer man, I just can't lose. You know it's alright, it's okay. Let you see another day. We can try to understand. New York Times affect our land. Whether you're a brother or whether you're a mother, you're staying alive, staying alive. Feel the city breaking and everybody shaking, and we're staying alive, staying alive. Ah, 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 staying alive, staying alive. Ah, 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 staying alive.
Somebody help me. Somebody help me, yeah. Not going nowhere. Somebody help me. I'm staying alive.
Welcome to Bet Your Life. We got some questions.
Yeah, right.
Here's the famous warrior. Okay, let's see. I'll go with you, Rob, first.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, all right. Can you tell us if there will be a new album, or if so, what kind of sounds should we expect?
Of course, there is a new album, and we've just finished making it now. It's got various kinds of treatments on it because we've used a lot of different producers on this album.
Aye, aye.
From David Foster, Hugh Padgham, Arif Mardin, Ross Teitelman, and
Doug
PM
Rashid.
Dawn.
Doug Rashid.
Doug Rashid.
Doug Rashid, yeah.
Doug Rashid, yeah.
Get on with it.
I knew it, I was just testing it.
Okay, so let's do a little bit of the new song, which is the title of the album, called Still Waters. And it goes something like this. Okay. Are you ready?
Right.
Stay with me. 3, 4.
Still waters run deep. Just remember when we lie to each other, no one wins and loses. We reflections will show this connection. We can lean on each other. This is all we need to know. I admit I've been a fool sometimes. I believe I may be losing you. Now I'll never be taught before a tear of shame. Under your spell and over my head, you took me in your arms and you told me we don't need to worry. But you never say you're sorry. Keep this love alive for us. It's all I feel. How can we survive if we change what is real? Still waters run deep. Just remember when we lie to each other, no one wins and loses. We reflections will show this connection. We can lean on each other. This is all we need to know. Still waters run deep. Just remember when we lie to each other, no one wins and loses. We reflections will show this connection. We can lean on each other. This is all we need to know.
So we worked all day on this, and we didn't have anything, and it actually happened in the last half an hour. We just started scat singing right off the top of our heads, and this is what came out, and it basically came out just the way you're going to hear it.
Pretty awful. Yeah. I could not love you more.
I could not love you more.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
when you're ready, Ben.
Now that we're alone, no more hide and seek. You are the highest dream to me, and as you softly sleep, then I can tell you what it means. Locked in my arms like love is life. I will not let you slip away. Is this a summer of memory? Is this my night of nights that you came to stay? You are owner of my heart, just the way that love should be. And there is something I must say to you. If you promise to believe that it's you I'm living for, and I could not love you more.
It's all right, Mo, don't worry.
We're with you.
Just the most enormous insect just flew past you.
Sam, you've seen it. It's got the size of a Buick.
This is a song called Words, and
Because that's what it's called.
because that's what it's called. But without elaborating too much, this was written. I think it was an emotional thing between the three of us, and it was something we wanted to say to Robert. He'd done so much for us, and he'd opened so many doors for us, and made things happen like nobody else had ever done. And so we dedicate this song to Robert Stigwood.
Smile, an everlasting smile. A smile can bring you near to me. Don't ever let me find you gone, 'cause that would bring a tear to me. This world has lost its glory. Let's start a brand new story now, my love. Right now, there'll be no other time, and I can show you how, my love. Talk in everlasting words and dedicate them all to me. And I will give you all my life. I'm here if you should call to me. And you think that I don't even mean a single word I say. It's only words, and words are all I have to take your heart away. Sing along if you know it. And you think that I don't even mean a single word I say. It's only words, and words are all I have to take your heart away. It's only words, words are all I have to take your heart away. It's only words, and words are all I have to take your heart away.